really gutsy effort, really tough match tonight. You go Omaha, Tormenta, Omaha, so you get 3 kind of rivalry matches in a row, and I think the toll showed for both teams tonight, but a great performance to get the draw. Assess the performance tonight.
Look, I mean, I'm getting fed up, and I think the boys are too, about us conceding early in games. The lack of focus there. The competitive nature is there in training, and some of us aren't applying that when it comes to the game, so it's got to improve. You can't come out against a team that's the best team in the possession in the league, like Omaha. They are. They're very comfortable on the ball, and you can't come out and make little mistakes like that and open the doors. So we've got to be a little bit more, thoughtful in our approach there. I'm really happy the way that we competed afterwards and kind of came back. So you draw a lot of positives from that. But again, we shouldn't be opening the door like this for teams coming into our ground. We got to be better at home, and it's got to be a way that we can. We're finding solutions, and we're looking at it and where is it coming from, and then it's just execution, and look, we keep going. Are we losing games? No. Are we frustrated? Absolutely we are, without a doubt. It has to be better. You can't concede like this and then fight. Good to see us get the goal back and fight to compete and get back into it. I thought Labo played extremely well. Evan Lee, it's the best game he's played all season for us, and we played him in a midfield position. He was fantastic, and so I love the way he stepped up.
You talked a little bit about conceding early. A lot of those early goals conceded across the season have been on rebounds. So as you were preaching defense to the guys in the box, what do you tell those guys when you keep seeing them come off the second attempts? How do you work on that to correct?
I mean, it's just being alert, being aware. I mean, their body position's wrong. Goal side, ball side. Just be in front of your man. We start staring at the ball, and players do it too much. It's like that shiny little object in the water, and they got to be able to get in the position, stay focused and grounded in what their work is. And we talked about honoring the work. I mean, these guys got to be able to work hard and defend. They got to take pride in that. And sometimes off the ball, we switch off, and then that's where we get the problems. So, right now, it's not like you could just say, hey, this guy's not performing well or he's underperforming and let's switch him out, because we have 4 guys coming off the bench. We've got 2 guys, Aaron Walker and Lucas, come back. They're not game fit. They're not game sharp. So it puts us in a tough spot, and then what you don't want to do is put players on in a position like this, in a game like this, it's so tense that you set them up for failure. We don't want to do that. But at the same time, you have to get them on at some point. So it was good that they came back. I thought Labo, again, was fighting hard all night long, and some really good performances out there. But we've got to rise up. We've got to fight again.
You talked. Let's drill a little more in on a tense match.
Yeah.
Going back to earlier, you've had a couple rivalry matches. Omaha is always a tough out. What do you tell the guys to get them through 90 and not take a bunch of cards or not let emotions boil over, because that can happen in these matches?
Yeah, it's emotional intelligence, right? You want your players to be in control, of their efforts. But at the end of the day, it's always difficult, and it increases. The risk factor increases in their decision making when we're a goal down, and so we have to we can't concede again. It's just about the way that we want to play. We have to have a balance of defending really well, but when we get into that final third, it's individuals that got to be able to shine and go 1v1 or listen to each other. There was a couple of times we had great overlap and runs in the final third, and we didn't play it. We didn't use the overload. We had 2-1 numerical advantages, and we didn't play it. And we have to be able to play that. Just follow and listen to each other. If you respect the game and respect the players around you, then listen to them. And that has to improve. The other thing is, what they're very good at, they have 5 or 6 giants on the field, and we're still clipping balls in the air and hoping that we can compete. Play simple, keep the ball on the deck and move it. When we do that, we're better.